Hey guys, welcome back. So, for today, I have a Kona Brewing Company Kua Bay Indian Pale Ale. Let's get right into it. Just got done with the workout. Of course, usually work out every day. The only time I don't is if there's football on, or if I have yard work or something that's going on. So at first I thought it might have been just me that thought the game was all time, but I guess everybody did. Every single commentator. Anyway, look at that pour. You know, oh man. Oh, I'm spinning. Look at that bad boy. Woo, woo. It's a dark IPA. So let's give this Kona IPA a try. First, a very nice, refreshing taste. And then you get that bite of that hops. Nice mixture of both flavors and the aftertaste. A little bit more bitter than you would expect on your first sip of the beer, but it's very good. IPA standards, this is going to be an 8 out of 10 for me. I have had these before, so I already have a kind of grading system and scale. I need to clean up my bench. I got every single beer or something that I've tried, all the cans and everything just sitting right there, because I've been doing them so fast back to back. I'm gonna take a little break from doing these for a little while, maybe just do some tour reviews or something like that. I just can't drink 2 beers a day, every day. It's just too much. Anyway, let's continue tasting this bad boy. Carbonation, not bad. You can kind of tell with the head of the beer, like how it's going to be. If it has more of like that frothy, kind of thicker foam, it's usually not super carbonated, but if it's like, you know, if it fizzes up and then kind of goes down a lot, and it's not like you know how Guinness creamy foam is, you know that that's not super carbonated. It's like, because that's like a malty stout. So this one isn't bad on the carbonation. The Citrus Rescue from last night was like a medium. Apparently I ended up watching YouTube videos out here and I fell asleep. Which is pretty funny. But what do you say? Doesn't happen very often, but games like that also don't happen very often. Once I get my setup together, I'm a huge Chiefs fan. I have been since I was very, very young. Never seen anything like that. The closest of that level of excitement that I've had, besides the Super Bowl win, was probably 2012 when we were 1-13 or 1-12, and then the Chiefs were, not we, but, and Tom Bahali took over an entire game against the Packers, who were on a tear, perfect season. They were 12-0, and I kept saying all season for like 2-3 weeks before that game, I was like, we're gonna beat them. The Chiefs are gonna beat the Packers, and Tom Bahali just took over that game, totally wrecked that game for Aaron Rodgers. I just remember fourth quarter, like 2-3 minutes left. Tom Bahali is taking the edge and just falling over from exhaustion because of how hard he played. Last night's game was on that same level for me. It doesn't get much better than that. Like watching your team do something like that. Just crazy. This is crazy. Real Chiefs fans know what I'm talking about. 2-14 season. Yeah. We were terrible. Down to our third string quarterback, Pollock. Couldn't throw the ball more than 10 yards. Left-handed. God, that was a terrible season. But one of the most exciting games I've ever seen was back in 2012 when Tom Bahali took over that entire game. Still feeling like way up here. Excuse me. As a team, I'm sure, like a professional team, I'm sure it's not hard to just go, okay, well, now we're going to focus on the Bengals. Can't get the Super Bowl unless you beat the next team. And it may cause a serious problem. So, sorry. Yeah, this beer is kind of what the Fire IPA or the Fire Pale Ale from Kona, I think is even hoppier. I can't remember exactly. I know I have the 12-pack, but my wife really likes the pale ales. So I'm not sure if any of those are left. The lager, no, that got drank last night. Yeah, last night was, I had a bunch of different IPAs. I had cocktails before the game ever started with my brother for his birthday. Nuts. It was a crazy game. Oh, and there goes my furnace. So anyway, cheers, guys. So what did I rate this? An 8? Yeah, I'm confident with that. I would say this is I think I'm gonna have to start doing like the after effect of the two beers, because each one of these beers has given me a different buzz and has changed my mood in a certain way, which I think is due to maybe the ingredients or the flavoring or the percentage. Usually a very happy buzz, kind of like the shit-eating grin, mess around, talk some S, and that kind of. But some have made me kind of grumpy and just not in the best mood. So I think that I may do like after ones where because it goes away, but the thing is once I'm done with them, that effect is pretty obvious. I think it's mainly because I do all these IPA ones, and they're just so stout, and they use a lot of different flavors, but different ingredients. Like all the citrus stuff, it gives me like an upbeat, nice, cool vibe. And some of the really stout stuff with like super hoppy just drags me down, makes me tired, makes me just want to like screw everybody, like, hey, I don't want that, I don't want to talk to anybody. You know, I don't really like that very much. So I think I'm going to start doing some after ones and just say, okay, well, this is how it was for me. Let me know how you guys ended up. There's a lot of IPAs that just put me out. Like, not like wasted, but they just make me tired. I want to go to sleep. Sucks. So I'll probably have to look into it and see if there's a reason behind it. But anyway, cheers, guys. This is one of the better ones. Definitely pick up Kona, and they have those spiked island seltzers now, which is really good. They're really good. Their beers are really good. My favorite's the lager, just personally. So, cheers. Anyway, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. Like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Comments on if you think that I should do some sports talk. So mainly football is where I know what the heck I'm talking about. I know that I rewatched my video from last night, and I said that it doesn't matter who it is in the Super Bowl, we're winning 34-20. I would say with the Rams or the 49ers, if we get past the Bengals, if the Chiefs get past the Bengals, excuse me, I'm happy with that score, especially if Tyrion comes back, or we can hold off the Bengals without Tyrion, and then he comes back for the Super Bowl. Yes, I think that's definitely possible. I mean, 2 touchdowns, 2 field goals. Made Bills punt 4 times. I don't know. It's fucking crazy. It was a crazy game. Anyway, I will see you guys next time.